Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. WWE has been dropping various references to a current AEW star for the past week. Following this week's episode of Monday Night Raw, the Stamford-based promotion uploaded a YouTube video that had the whole internet rumbling about something big. For the past week, WWE has been mentioning AEW star Jon Moxley, aka Dean Ambrose, on Monday Night Raw. While it was not enough, the company streamed a YouTube video about the Shield's history a few hours ago on their WWE Vault channel. It has Dean Ambrose in the front and center of the thumbnail, which has caught many fans' attention, discussing the potential of his return to World Wrestling Entertainment. Some ex-users shared a belief that Triple H has the potential to bring back the former AEW World Champion to reform the Shield, with Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. Moreover, some people even said that they do not want to hope about such a possibility if the result is a disappointment. However, some netizens were totally against these alleged baits. They said that Moxley is not coming back to the Stamford-based promotion anytime soon due to his contract status. Therefore, the Stamford-based promotion is only teasing the fans for the time being to generate hype. WWE has been constantly featuring Jon Moxley's references on its programming. However, the purveyor of violence has nothing to do with it as he prepares to battle his arch-rival, Darby Allin, at WrestleDream this weekend. For the past few months, Darby Allin and Jon Moxley have been coming after each other due to their heated feud. However, this Saturday in St. Louis, the two stars will face each other in an I Quit match to potentially culminate their feud for good. The Death Riders leader has vowed to make Allin utter the words "quit" in the middle of the ring. Therefore, fans have significant hype for this epic showdown at the stage, like WrestleDream. In the Chaifetz Arena on October 18th, Wrestling World is once again buzzing, after WWE subtly dropped a reference to one of AEW's biggest names, sparking an intense online reaction that has fans speculating about a possible crossover or shocking return. During a recent episode of Monday Night Raw, WWE Chief Content Officer Triple H made a statement that immediately sent social media into a frenzy. After a backstage segment featuring a prominent WWE superstar discussing the future of the company, a cryptic mention of unfinished business in 2026 left fans convinced that WWE was once again teasing a connection to AEW. What truly set the internet ablaze, however, was when fans began connecting the dots to a popular AEW star who has long been rumored to have strong ties to WWE management. Someone who has even previously worked under Triple H during his NXT reign. The quote, "Wait, Februarniki Troiwi." Triple H got something for me in 2026 reportedly came from a recent interview clip circulating online where the AEW star joked about his contract expiring and hinted that he wouldn't rule out a WWE return when the time comes. Although no names were officially mentioned during WWE's broadcast, fans immediately recognized the context and began speculating that the reference was aimed at none other than MJF, AEW's charismatic and controversial star who has long been linked with WWE rumors. Fans took to X, formerly Twitter, in massive numbers, flooding the timeline with theories, memes, and reactions. Many pointed out that this isn't the first time WWE has made subtle nods toward AEW talent or ongoing storylines in Tony Khan's promotion. Over the past few months, several small but noticeable references have appeared on WWE programming, from offhanded remarks about other wrestling companies to subtle gestures by wrestlers mimicking AEW counterparts. The timing of this particular tease has fans wondering if WWE is actively planting seeds for something massive in 2026. Triple H knows exactly what he's doing. One fan posted, "He's playing the long game, and the fact that they even hinted at that quote shows they're aware of the AEW chatter. If MJF's contract is really up in 2026, that's going to be one of the biggest bidding wars in wrestling history." Another fan commented, "It's wild how WWE can mention something so vague and still make the entire internet explode." They didn't even say the name, but we all know who it's about. The tension between WWE and AEW has been one of professional wrestling's most captivating narratives over the past few years. While both companies have publicly downplayed any direct animosity, The rivalry has fueled countless fan debates and speculation about potential crossovers or defections. The possibility of an AEW star jumping to WWE, especially under Triple H's creative leadership, remains a hot topic. Triple H himself has become known for his calculated teases and subtle references. Ever since taking over creative control in WWE, following Vince McMahon's departure, the game has used layered storytelling and insider nods to keep fans guessing. Whether it's callbacks to classic NXT rivalries or winks toward rival promotions, his fingerprints are all over WWE's modern narrative structure. So when fans heard a line that seemingly hinted at 2026 and connected it to an AEW star's future, it wasn't surprising that the internet caught fire. Industry insiders have also weighed in on the speculation. Wrestling journalists and analysts noted that while AEW contracts are often kept confidential, MJF himself has publicly discussed his bidding war of 2024 in past interviews, a phrase that quickly became a meme among wrestling fans. With that year having come and gone, many are now speculating that MJF may have re-signed with AEW on a short-term extension that could expire in, yes, 2026. If true, the timing of WWE's cryptic remark could be more than just coincidence. Adding to the intrigue, fans have pointed out that Triple H has previously praised MJF's mic skills and old-school approach to wrestling psychology in interviews. While he never mentioned MJF by name, his acknowledgement of young talent outside the system who really get it had many believing he was referring to the salt of the earth himself. It's no secret that Triple H has been rebuilding WWE around a mix of homegrown stars and former independent standouts, and a name like MJF could easily fit that mold. The social media reaction has been nothing short of explosive. Hashtags like Triple H 2026 and Docs MJF to WWE began trending within hours of Raw's broadcast. Fans shared edited clips and fantasy booking scenarios envisioning MJF's WWE debut, with some even suggesting he could confront Cody Rhodes, the man he once betrayed in AEW, to reignite their unfinished storyline on the biggest possible stage. Others were quick to temper expectations, warning that the reference might simply have been a clever marketing move to generate buzz rather than an actual hint at contract negotiations. Still, in the world of professional wrestling, perception is everything. WWE's creative team has shown a willingness to blur the lines between reality and fiction, capitalizing on fan curiosity. If this was merely a throwaway line, it has still achieved its goal, keeping fans talking and speculating about what's next. In the modern era, where fan engagement often drives the success of storylines, WWE's ability to spark conversations about potential AEW crossovers proves just how powerful the company's storytelling has become under Triple H's direction. AEW, on the other hand, continues to make its own moves. Tony Khan's promotion has signed several notable free agents and expanded its international presence, making the competition between the two companies fiercer than ever. If an AEW star of MJF's caliber were to jump ship in 2026, it could represent a major shift in wrestling's balance of power, similar to how WCW and WWE traded talent during the 1990s Monday Night Wars. Some fans believe the reference could also be aimed at other AEW stars whose contracts might expire around the same period, such as Ricky Starks or Wardlow, both of whom have WWE connections through past NXT tryouts or backstage friendships. However, the phrasing "Triple H got something for me" feels more personal and deliberate, adding to the theory that it specifically ties back to MJF's previous remarks. Regardless of whether it's genuine foreshadowing or playful trolling, WWE's decision to lean into the buzz surrounding AEW talent highlights the evolving nature of modern wrestling storytelling. The once taboo idea of even acknowledging another promotion has become a strategic tool for building hype and maintaining fan interest. By occasionally teasing AEW-related content, WWE ensures that conversations about both companies remain intertwined, keeping the entire wrestling community engaged. As 2026 approaches, the landscape of professional wrestling is poised for potential transformation. WWE continues to thrive under Triple H's leadership, blending nostalgia with fresh ideas, while AEW's dedicated fanbase remains loyal to Tony Khan's vision of alternative wrestling. The thought of major stars crossing between the two worlds, whether it's MJF, Wardlow, or even Kenny Omega, adds another layer of intrigue to the industry's ongoing evolution. Meanwhile, Triple H has remained silent on the speculation, offering no official clarification about the comment that started it all. This silence has only fueled further speculation, as fans know the game enjoys watching the internet light up with theories. Triple H is a master of planting seeds, one Reddit user wrote. He knows that by saying nothing, he's saying everything. For MJF, the buzz could not come at a better time. Whether he intends to stay with AEW or test the waters in WWE, his name continues to dominate conversations across both promotions. Fans have pointed out how his character's confidence and brash attitude would translate perfectly into WWE's main event scene, especially now that the company embraces edgier, more reality-based storytelling. Some even speculate that Triple H may already have long-term plans in place, building toward a monumental debut that could rival the likes of Cody Rhodes' return at WrestleMania 38. Ultimately, only time will tell if the speculation has merit, or if this was another example of WWE masterfully manipulating fan attention. What's undeniable is that the wrestling world is more interconnected than ever, and every subtle reference or hint can send shockwaves through the fan base. The phrase "Triple H got something for me in 2026" may have started as an offhand comment, but it now symbolizes the unpredictable, exciting nature of modern wrestling storytelling. A space where anything can happen and every tease matters. As fans continue to dissect every word and gesture, one thing remains clear. WWE's ability to generate massive conversation with a single reference shows why the company continues to dominate the cultural landscape. And if 2026 truly holds a surprise waiting to unfold, then the seeds being planted now could very well lead to one of the most shocking moments in professional wrestling history. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.